Beyond the sea breeze, I can sense the smell from here once again. Hey, what is up, every pony and everyone else for that matter, and brownies out there? I'm Pinkie Pie, once again.
And I'm Duffy Duck here. We are back for some more of the Maxi Toys videos.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more Let's Play of Mario Party, the top 100 for the Nintendo 3DS.
So last time we did tackle through, what's world that we did tackle last time, Pinkie?
I'm assuming that we, last time we did tackle through the forms of Worlds 1-2,
in addition to World 3-3,
and today for this episode, in the forms of the Minigame Island, is the fact that we're going to be still continuing on with the Minigame Island by the forms of World 2-3.
So to start things off, we got ourselves Blame It on the Crane, and I believe that's definitely borrowed from Mario Party 4.
Yeah, because we have to basically just capture all three of these players onto the capsules themselves.
So basically catch all the capsules with your rivals inside.
And basically hold down the A button to move the crane and then release it means let going of the A button mean that you can able to actually just drop the capsule into that little machine.
Alright, let's see how this version works out compared to how it does it in the original version. Oh god, it's gonna be way more difficult than the original version.
I can definitely tell because of how the fact that we really used to with the original version of this minigame, so even then though that it's all about timing and accuracy for the most part sometimes.
Okay, so at least we got those two girls out of the way, so now we need to obtain Wario now, so...
Come on, come to us! That's it, good boy.
Yep, in you get. Into the conveyor belt you get.
But, it's a shame that it doesn't do a, the ending animation this time around, though, again, because even then, though, that, again, as far as we already established that it would go,
means is that, there won't be any, cinematic, segments throughout at the very end of the minigames each, so...
Next minigame we have is Goal!
From, obviously, Mario Party 4, so...
A lot of Mario Party 4 minigames showing up on here.
Yeah, ever since Krillin Koopas. Don't let your rivals make 10 goals.
So we are essentially take control of the goalie.
Means that we need to maneuver around with the directional pad or the circle pad and press A to jump for some blocking. Alright, so let's see how this will turn out then.
Oh, that's not a good start.
Oh, you damn Waluigi. I hate you so much sometimes.
Oh, no.
It's hard to concentrate all in one go.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yes!
Whew. Thankfully, though, we managed to win by one football left for the team of 3 until we advanced.
Oh wait, that was really close.
Yeah, because if one of the team of 3 claims the score, then we'll pretty much guarantee we're gonna get screwed at the very end.
So next, the minigame we have is Cake Factory from Mario Party 2.
And,
oh yeah, we can take control of the cake. Power up to make lots of cake.
So basically, just to press the A button for picking up the cake or strawberry,
and put it down when you're trying to put it into the center.
Now,
in the original Mario Party 2 version of this minigame, I found this minigame to be kind of problematic because sometimes if you manage to pick up the cake and then just, sometimes the character automatically puts it, drops it down automatically.
Well, thankfully though, in the top 100, it just fixes everything. So even then though, that you can now able to actually place the cake, before when, the opponents, one of your teammates, decide to accidentally just place a strawberry within. But, similar to the ones in the original version, I have problems with the timing aspect, but even then though, that we got there in the end.
Yeah, but even then though, I'm really glad that's been fixed ever since the original version of, Cake Factory, because,
I found that minigame to be kind of a timing heavy in the likes of the original counterparts of Cake Factory, so...
Anyways though, so now let's move on here, but before we proceed, we got ourselves our coin block here. Oh, 30, nice one.
I kinda prefer 30, but that's just how it is.
Next minigame we have is Trek and Yard from Mario Party 7.
The one that we actually have to evolve around in this factory, and then able to jump through hurdles, kind of like the Olympic events. Jump over the hurdles, and simply put, just maneuver with the circle pad and A's to jump, as usual. Alright, so let's get to it. It's kind of weird though that if you manage to lift the circle pad... You're an idiot, Peach!
What the hell is going on with Peach today?
I don't know why she done that. She just lose on purpose.
But again, that's what difficulty is for sometimes, is that they always become really pathetic every now and then.
Yeah, it's even especially compared to normal and hard mode sometimes. But even then though, that's just a little bit of a mistaking.
Anyways though,
okay, so that's that minigame done, and I believe we're now moving on to...
God damn it, we have a luck-based minigame, Strawberry Short Fuse.
This one's from Mario Party 6, so let's get this over with.
Remember the Yunuki, if I like to pronounce that very well, with cake.
So basically it's all about choosing where the cake is going to be,
but avoid the bombs. So because of that, bombs are too bad for you.
But yet again, they choose the wrong music for some reason.
So let's go ahead and concentrate. Just only one cake at a time, or again, it's not as easy as it looks, because again, it's kind of luck-based at times. So yeah, I think I lost my concentration here.
Alright, so let's see what Warrior's gonna get here. Bomb?
Okay, so that's good. So at least we can, it doesn't matter if we came third or second.
Another bomb? Oh jeez, what could possibly go wrong here?
Is Peach gonna get a cake though, for surely? Oh shoot.
I guess we just lost that choice there.
Is it this one? God damn it. Screw you, Peach.
Screw you, devil.
Even though you did have a payback at some point after, you know, the error mistake by the forms of, you know, tracking yard at one point.
I get the feeling that's what these little potential things goes.
But we might as well have to come back for that minigame until after we trying to deal with the coin block first.
Yeah, by the looks of it, we get
5. Really? Is that all is that all the money we can get?
Anyways, let's get back in here and able to redo that minigame again, but with successful attempts within number 1.
Alright, let's concentrate on the cake this time.
And this time we're going first.
Alright. Oh my god. It really distracts my vision.
We can't even tell where the cake is going to be, but we'll choose this new key right here.
Oh, phew. Thankfully we got that one at least.
But let's just hoping if the others doesn't pick one.
Oh, screw you, Wario.
Oh, this is not good.
We're gonna be here for a while though, I think. That's my kind of feeling though.
But again, luckily, if you manage to pass through 4th place, or especially gets to 3rd or 2nd,
luckily though, you still have an opportunity to able to get yourselves 10 coins every time you win a minigame. Son of a... Ugh. Man, I hate that minigame so much.
It's always just kind of like, you know, kind of frustrating too.
Jeez, it's like pure pressure all over again for Mario Party 9.
Seriously, what's up with luck-based minigames in this particular compilation?
Anyways, 3rd time's a charm this time, and I'm hoping,
you should say, Duffy, is to claim 1st place.
Alright, come on, let's get this minigame over with before we move on to the next part.
I think we spotted those 2 cakes from between the center.
But even then, let's just hoping if Wario doesn't snag it.
Oh, don't you dare pick the cake.
Oh, thank God.
Now, I was hoping if Daisy doesn't pick the cake.
Okay, which one's it gonna be? Okay, bomb, that's good.
And we're expecting that the cakes is gonna be between these 2 areas here.
Speaking of such, there we go.
Now, I was just hoping if Rosalina just gets a bomb, and don't you ever pick the cake.
There we go.
Whew.
It only took us about 3 attempts on that minigame, but now we've passed it.
Yep, so that means we can now move on
into the next minigame, but I believe that's the next minigame we're gonna be hit into is the forms off based off from Mario Party 7.
At least as far as you can see on this little particular minigame screenshots and all that stuff.
So, anyways, enough about this little explanation, so let's go ahead and just continue
into Pogo a Go-Go from Mario Party 7.
I'm not too crazy about this minigame, to be honest, because, it feels kind of like, sort of there.
Get your rifles to fall through, so basically just press the L and R, well, specifically R button to turn clockwise, and L button to do a turn counterclockwise, or in this case, anti-clockwise, if we say so.
Alright, it's time to get these opponents out, but in forms of constantly switching between, you know, these shifting holes and all that stuff.
Well, what I found this minigame to be kind of underwhelming compared to how it does it in most of the minigames in Mario Party 7 is that,
well, you get these tricks like I do right here. That was easy, quite a good shot there.
But a lot of times though, they can easily avoid pit holes from the likes if you keep on turning a notch.
But anyways though, so we've passed through that.
Alrighty then, so now we can proceed to...
let's see what's coming up next. Oh no, not this minigame. Hide and go boom. Why does that exist?
And I believe this minigame is heavily borrowed from Mario Party 4.
So basically, guess which cannons have rifles hidden inside. So basically press B, A, Y, and X, just like how it does in the original, to select the cannons to, presumably, lighting with.
Start.
But again, it's kind of luck-based though, compared to how it does in the original version of Mario Party 4 minigame. So,
yeah, because as you can tell, that the screen is shifting between the top-down perspective.
So, this gives us a lot of opportunities so that we can lose this minigame so easily.
But let's just hoping if we can actually pass this.
Okay, we got Wario out.
Alright, so that's that. Okay, so that's done.
What about B?
Alright, so...
That was it? Oh, first try.
Alright, nice one.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's because of how the fact that we
I don't know about you, Daffy, but I'm guessing it's because of how the fact that,
well, still it's incredibly luck-based as you think, but yet again, that it kind of feels a bit there, so...
Oh no. Oh, why?
What's wrong, Pinky?
It's this.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Tug of War.
Tug of War from Mario Party 1, and guess what?
We have to rotate the circle pad on this one.
So, pull the rope and drag your rifles off the cliff.
You know what that means, folks? Time to do some, well, circle pad, rotation device.
Start.
Come on. Come on.
Come on!
Maybe this will work. Oh, 3 seconds to spare.
Yeah, because I was going to be originally trying to say about this minigame. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to kick a table with my, back hoof, so I do apologize for that.
Anyways, though, yeah, this is one of another 3DS games that can easily break your circle path, much like how it does in Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS, so it's one pointing out.
Looks like Waluigi is here to challenge you this time, so...
Basically, what minigame do we have this time is Shy Guy Showdown, but in forms of a dual minigame from Mario Party 5.
I don't mind this at all, it's probably because it's really quick and simple.
Press the button that Shy Guy shows. So press any buttons between A, B, X, Y, L, and R until the button shows up until you shoot your opponent.
So it's like a quick draw.
Okay, let's just wait until the button shows up. Okay, so that's blank. Come on. Oh, don't press anything. Gotcha.
And that was really fast.
Yeah, it's a bit like how it does it in your forms of the quick draw minigame from Mario Party 2.
But except the fact that it usually just takes place in Mario Party 5's environments for that. So
anyway, so that concludes World 2, 3. So we haven't lost any of those lives throughout for that particular world. So yeah, I'm really impressed.
And of course, if you manage to accomplish World 2-3, I apologize if my camera blurriness is still happening, so we'll have to fix it. There we go. You did it! Let's go through the door. So with that being said, you know, World 2-3 is completed. So that being said, let's go ahead and hit back into World 3. So now we can able to actually proceed on things to see if what the other parts is remaining. So after all, I can see a pipe over past that door. And basically we can just simply move forward. Until we bump into Toad here. You've come so far, I tip my hat to you, but neither of us wants to see that. I've had enough of watching though. Luigi, let me play. Ready, set, go! And this will automatically take us to Slot Car Derby, not only from Mario Party 1, but Mario Party 2 specifically. And speaking of such, we're now going to be experiencing, Toad is going to be experiencing the Mario Party 2 minigame for the very first time. Yep, ever since then. So, as you can see, Toad is now onto the slot car here, so do 4 laps as fast as you can. So basically, just use the circle pads because D-pad does not function on this minigame at all. So basically, slide with the circle pad to speed up, and to let go is to slow down. So I suggest you do that, just because you don't want to spin out most of the time. So even then, this particular, actually I'll get into more details as soon as the race starts.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, here we go. Yeah, much like how it does it in Minigame Islands for Mario Party 1. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, as what Pinkie Pie's mentioned, just like the ones in Mario Party 1's Minigame Island, is that in the forms of the final stage in the Minigame Island in Mario Party 1, you normally have to race against with Toad in the last ever minigame, but it forms of Slot Car Derby, to be more specifically the second course. I kinda wish that this game would actually utilize 3 courses instead of just 1, but I don't know why they kicked it out though. Alright, new record! And sadly, Toad is going 4th place. I wish that Toad will be a lockable character instead of becomes a host. But again, Pinkie Pie, you were slightly disappointed about how that happened. Especially consist of, well, I don't know about you. And truth be told, Slot Car Derby is the only minigame to actually include it in World 3-4. So, what a well-read tour. Thanks for having me along. Now, I can't wait to see what the next world has in store. So, we got to continue on and keep on going. And a tough one, huh? Fair enough, lead the way. So now we can actually end it up in the final world in the game. Well, not the final world just yet. World 4 is an island in the sky. Well, it looks like it. So anyways, as usual, we got to deal with this little coin block. Really lame. Lame 5 blocks, or 5 coins I should say. And we're going to kick things off with this world is Bumper Bubbles from Mario Party 9. And let me guess, it's going to be figuring the tilt system controls again. Which, truth be told, it is. So, basically, this minigame is to collect lots of balloons. So, that's all we're really trying to do here. So, this might be a little bit difficult right here. So, I think, truth be told, for this point, Defi, this might be the final time we're going to be seeing the tilting motion controls. Because there aren't any, tilting controls throughout in this particular minigames themselves.
Start.
And then, among the, tilting, the system goes, you can also just hold the A button to hold up to your altitude, or in this case, just hold the A button to be able to go upwards, so... Yeah, I'm really not a big fan of this particular Bumper Bubbles, honestly, because you, oftentimes you might end up bumping into someone else, but, by the looks of it, though, is that much like, the same issue I have with the original Mario Party 9 counterparts, is that if you manage to pop those, if you manage to pop the bubble by any spike balls, chances are you're gonna lose a lot of balloons. So even then though that, this means all of your balloons that you've already collected. So, and that being said, there's gonna be a lot of trial and error situations. So, yep, I'm really not too crazy about this minigame. So because of that, it might end up in a lot of frustration. So, it's mostly in the lead at the moment. I just realized about this now. Okay, good. At least we don't have to worry about her now. So there we go. Thank God. So, anyways, enough about that. Actually, truth be told, this minigame isn't as bad as far as the actual, recording, setup goes.
But then again, Pinkie Pie, it's all due to the, how this game is utilized. They tilting motion controls a lot.
But still, you can't deny it by that.
Alright, so the next minigame we have is Triple Jump, ever since Mario Party 5.
I kinda like triple jump, actually.
Okay, so go as far as you can in 3 jumps. So basically, just mash A at first, and then second is B, and finally A at the very end.
Start.
And this will actually utilize 2 fingers, much like how it does it from last time.
Ever since, well, Chronos Pursuits.
And again, I do apologize if the camera, or in this case, the footage is still shaking.
Well, that's only because it's not as aesthetically pleasing as we thought it would be. So,
anyway, so we passed through the new record, as you can see on screen, is the forms of 30 centimeters, or 30 meters, I should say.
And of course, much like how it does it in, I would classify, kind of like how it does it in the original Mario Party game trilogy on the Nintendo 64.
Depends on what region you're in, between North America and Europe, they get cells at different measurements. So, there you go then.
Alright, sweet.
So, there's gonna be a lot of new records in this minigame for this particular Mario Party, the top 100 this time around though, instead of like, you know, just only 2.
Yeah, because he only gets just only 2 new record minigames in, you know, Mario Party Star Rush, not counting the Coin Chaos minigames.
Next minigame we have is Chip Shot Challenge from Mario Party 3.
Oh boy, Yoshi's on very hard right now.
Oh yeah, that's the only thing we need to worry about.
Hit the ball into the hole, so think of like we're playing a golf game, but except whoever gets the closest to the hole wins. So,
aim with the circle pad with left or right,
and then power is to able to actually just to press up and down, and press A to just swing.
And just like pure pressure, it all depends on the decisions in the order, so we're going first.
Alright, let's see how this will turn out.
What we normally try to do is that we can just simply just do this.
Oh, that's actually really good.
Yep, it's decent. Not perfect.
Or especially not in hole-in-one for it though.
Let's just hoping if Yoshi doesn't get closer to it though.
If it does, then... Is that all you can go?
Oh, okay.
Never mind about that.
So anyway, as far as Chip Shot Challenge goes, that was actually one of my favorite minigames in Mario Party 3, kind of think about it.
Yeah, because it fully literalized the actual purpose of trying to aim your skills to try able to get closest to the hole as possible.
But even then, I kind of like that tradition.
Is that all you really trying to do, Wario?
I mean, oh, it just does that on purpose.
Or maybe it's just the actual cursor just goes, like, completely invisible after a few seconds.
Or probably due to the computer opponent's actual main purpose of it.
Okay, whatever.
Okay then, so now let's move on to the next minigame in the lineup, which I believe
we got ourselves Ding-a-Derby from Mario Party 5. So let's do some baseball action.
Yep, let's play some baseball game.
Yeah, you're making a reference to Mario Super Sluggers, aren't you?
Yeah, when, you know, Mario and Luigi did tackle for that game before.
Oh yeah, exactly. Swing at the right time to hit the pitches, so simply press A to swing your bat.
Alright, let's get to it.
Alright, looking good so far, except we missed one. Alright, not bad. Ah, I did that too early. Ah, I did that too early.
Yeah, this minigame is timing heavy, so...
Ah, shoot. There we go. There we go. Ah, I missed. Ah, I did that too early again.
But who cares about it, Duffy, because we still managed to can take the lead.
Yeah, I know, Pinky. I know that.
Oh, we missed the last ball.
But we got 18 out of all. But even then, I don't know how much maximum points you can get.
But considering compared to how it does it in the original Mario Party 5 version, that you can simply just reach to 30 balls. But in this game, I think it might be less than that, I think. But anyways, that's it for that. And now, let us move on to Handcar Havoc from Mario Party 2. And basically, I believe we have to mash A button at all times, I think. Work the handcar in tandem to reach the goal. So basically, lean left or right to shift the height, and then mash A button to accelerate, and press B to, well, brake.
3, 2, 1, go!
I don't know how easy is it going to be from this particular 3DS handheld, but we can still predict ourselves from this point. Oh, that was almost going to screw us over. Although, truth be told that, you know, Duffy, that these computer opponents are in normal mode, so even then, though, we can easily beat these guys easily. But we need to keep our balance, though, because even then, if you ever played the original version of this minigame before in Mario Party 2 specifically, and even Mario Party 1, if you lose your balance, then you lose easily. And another new record, so that's pretty tight. Yup, exactly for Dealey. Nice one! Okay, so you think that World 4-1 was over yet? Well, it turns out it wasn't, because there are still more things to come. So, yeah, this might be a little bit longer of the actual world itself. Anyways, hoping I can get 50, I'm hoping if not, but I'll take a 10. Yeah, way better than 5, as far as you might think. Okay, so next minigame we have is Pushy Penguins from Mario Party 5. And once again, computer opponents are in normal mode. So, expecting these opponents are going to be pathetically easier stuff, so don't let the penguin push you into the sea. So maneuver around with the circle pad and that's it.
Start.
And we're in a top-down perspective. Oh yeah, I just realized. Oh, what's that, Pinky? You know, in the original version of, you know, Pushy Penguins minigame in Mario Party 5? What's that about? Now they somehow ended up adding a ice physics this time. Oh, shoot me. But hey, at least we accomplished that already from the get-go. Okay, so that's a good thing. Alrighty. So I'm presuming the first half of World 4-1 is going to be most accurately, this activities, random activities area. And then the second half is more likely based off Ice World. So, the next minigame we have is Later Skater, also from Mario Party 5. Okay, so let's get on with this. Skate 5 laps quickly. So it's a bit like how it does it in Slot Car Derby, but except on ice skating. So, okay, just hold A to go forward, and then just hold the A button while you're turning your circle pad left, you'll turn left, and then right, and vice versa.
Start.
Vice versa, that's all it goes. Okay, need to concentrate here. So today was actually forms of the recording session date is the forms of is it 6th today? I don't know actually. I think it's the 6th of March today. So you might be thinking of something else for a moment ago, Pinky. Oh, sorry. But anyways, we've managed to finish that race, no problem. And let's see how the others are doing. I'm assuming that Daisy's 4th. Yeah, because, you know, Yoshi just makes it there before Daisy does. Yeah, pretty tough race, though, between those two competitors were. So anyways, that's it for that minigame done. I actually really don't mind, you know, Later Skater as far as that's being concerned of. So, now let's move on to the next minigame. Snow World from Mario Party 6. I don't know how this will actually turn out on the 3DS system, but we'll see what happens here. Do mid-air spins on your snowboard. So basically, just press A and B and X and Y to press in the sequence to roulette.
Start.
I don't know how this will work though. I'm gonna have to admit that right away. Oh, this is actually a lot easier compared to how it does in the GameCube controller, because the only problem with the GameCube controller in the original version of Mario Party 6 Snow World is that some of these buttons can be sometimes spaced out at one point, mainly X and Y. But even though you can't really complain about it, but hey, at least the 3DS handheld some credit for is that you can actually press all of these 4 buttons when it's actually roulette. So even though that's actually really good. I'm hoping if Nintendo Switch will actually do this tradition as well when it comes to Mario Party 11, but we don't know exactly for sure just yet. Alright, so we've got 25-20 degrees. I think that's what I was going to be thinking of immediately. But even then, no, that's as far as we can actually just try to say about the degrees. But hey, at least we'll take it.
Okay, so we haven't got too far left from the forms of World 4-1.
Next minigame we have is Ice Rink Risk from Mario Party 3.
And again, thanks to the actual improvement of the forms of the mid-air jumping,
Is that it? That's all the description says?
dodge spiny shells. Really? Is that all the description you can think of?
Anyways, move around with the circle pad as usual,
And ace the jump, while avoiding spinies.
Start.
to top it all off, we actually have to deal with... You are kidding me. It was literally coming out of nowhere.
When we try to avoid that.
Oh, that was just lame.
We're up to a bad start for this minigame.
So, unfortunately, we lost one life, so we have to come back for it.
Unfortunately, that's always how we can go.
But, don't worry, we'll get to Snowball Summons until later. Oh no, Princess Peach is in very hard mode now.
Start.
Alright, let's just hoping if the spiny shell doesn't go right through us. I think we actually did this in a bad mistake by the forms of, we actually do not know the spiny shells were coming out of nowhere. Oh my god.
So much more momentum of ice physics.
Again, this is why these computer parts are getting way more tougher than it used to be, but now we've accomplished it.
Yeah, at least.
So there we go, now we've done a better attempt on that minigame at least.
Yeah, way more better than it used to be. From before, though. As if.
Yeah, I know that.
Anyway, so now we can get into Snowball Summons, also for Mario Party 3.
So basically, we ended up in this giant snowman mountain and all that stuff.
Make a snowball to push out your rivals. So basically, mash the B button to make a snowball, and then press A to throw the snowball, and maneuver around with the circle pad or roll the snowball.
Start.
Got to think about it though, Daffy, that the reason why that Mario Party Star Rush hasn't got any lack of sense of snowball environments for that particular title.
I don't know about you, Pinkie Pie, but I think I don't know why how they actually not included the snowy wet winter environments in Mario Party Star Rush.
Although technically it has that ever since, you know, Mario Party 10.
But even then, no, that was the last time that the Mario Party series actually includes the snow environment.
I think that's all I can say about this at this point in time.
But anyways, now we're done with Snowball Summit. And now we move on to the final two minigames in World 4-1.
And we couldn't think about it though, we've almost nearly go towards the end of this particular mode.
2-bit or lose it from Mario Party 5.
And basically we have to exterminate all the opponents.
Pop your rival's tubes. So basically just maneuver around with the circle pad, press A to accelerate and B to, well, break.
Start.
Let's go ahead and get rid of these opponents' tubes.
I think this incarnation might be a little bit more stiffer than the likes of the original version.
But again, we make it as a huge difference between the original counterparts
than the brand new incarnation of it. So,
oh no! No, you son of a! What kind of? Why?
Why?
To be honest, I actually know. Oh god, we ended up in this little particular scene here.
I think we're too late on that. Why, I am not surprised to see you here. You've got guts. I give you that. But you need more than guts to win this minigame.
And that was the forms of Cajun cooking, but we'll save that for later before we're able to pass this.
Yeah, because I cannot believe Yoshi managed to avoid that.
Yep, I don't get it either.
But even then, let's just say that right now, that this version of 2-bit or lose is a lot harder than the likes of the original version to me. Because in the original version, you can simply just take full control over your character, or in this case, the vehicle.
But on the other hand, this version is the only version I just really despise the most because of how the vehicle itself is super stiff.
And also at the same time, you might end up having a hard time just trying to turn yourself. But even then, that's the only gripe I have with this version of this minigame though. But in the end though, we've gone past it now. So anyway, Cajun Cookie now. So anyway, we already know about this battle, so even then, let's get this started. And this minigame based off from Mario Party 5, obviously. So press the right buttons first. So press A, B, X, and Y, and L, and R when the buttons are displayed.
Start.
Alright, so we have to be slightly a bit faster, but we don't want to let Bowser burn us all, so even though we got that fast and quick. Okay, let's see how... Oh! They managed to avoid Bowser's fire breath for about 1 second left. Huh. Convenient. But anyways, we're done with World 4-1 at least, so even though a little bit of a rough around the edges though in the end. But in the end though, Pinkie Pie, we got there in the end. Yep. So, naturally speaking though, we've only got 2 more worlds left. That was luck, not skill. I'm through holding back, you'll see. World 4-1, sorry, is completed. Wow, Luigi, that was too cool. That was too cool, highly intended. Well, at least as far as you might think so. Okay, so, yeah, we already know the truth. So naturally so, that let's just say that right now, so many special mini-games. Stay sharp and play well. Oh, wait a minute. This means is that we have to play through the special mini-games with only 1 attempt or 2. But hey, at least we got an extra life back after 2 people lose it at least. So, with that being said, folks, we have to end things off for this point right here, I'm afraid. So join us next time on Let's Play Mario Party the Top 100. Is that we're hopefully trying to finish up with Minigame Island while going through World 4-2, while starting through Beach Volley Froley for Mario Party 4 specifically, / Mario Party 5. But even though the game says, you know, Mario Party 4 specifically though. So anyways, see you guys next time for that. Later, fellas. Effie Pony, whatever you want to call.